Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Nala's Queendom. It's your Queen Nala here and I'm back with another video. So if you're a returning subscriber, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for you returning back to my channel to watch my content. And if you're a new subscriber or if you just bypassed my channel, I would like to request you to tap the subscription button and don't forget to tap on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I get to post a new video. So as you see in the title down below, the video is gonna be talking about how much I spend monthly when it comes to life in Vietnam. Anyway, let's get into the video. Woo!
Oh, barely, I need you now. I need you now. I need you.
The first thing I'm gonna talk about is the housing. When it comes to housing, renting, I am based in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Saigon. So when it comes to housing, apartments start from around $200 to and higher. A loft in an area where there are many locals, it's around it starts from 5 million Vietnam dong. I will like check the currency. I'll turn the currency to dollars and then I will put it right here. Yeah, so a simple loft starts from 5 million and higher. So like areas where foreigners live, most of the foreigners live in Thao Dien and District 2. Those are mostly the areas where foreigners live. So me, I live in District 2 and Phu Ward, but most of foreigners, most of them actually live in either Bintan or District 1 or Thao Dien. But Thao Dien is like the most place that has got foreigners, people from outside Vietnam. So when you're looking at coming here, you choose the best area that's quite in your preference, and then you look for a house that fits your budget. So where I'm living in a high-rise building. I made a video about the building and I showed everything that the building has in the video. So if you want to check it out, you can go down in my videos and check the video and see my apartment where I'm living. So my apartment is $470. That doesn't include bills. It only includes the management fee and the apartment itself. So it's 10.5 Vietnam dong, which is $470. So when it comes to the bills, it depends on how much you consume, like the electricity and the water. Water is pretty so cheap here. Like my water bills always comes around 60,000 Vietnam dong. Yeah, 60,000, around there, 50 to 60,000 Vietnam dong. And then the electricity bill always comes around $30 to $50. So it's always depending on how much I use the AC. I have two ACs. One is in the bedroom and one is in the sitting room. So most of the time I use the my fan. So I put on the AC when it's pretty too hot, and then I switch it off, and then I switch it on when I'm going to sleep, and then I wake up at night and switch it off. It's not only the ACs that take too much electricity. Like remember, there is a fridge that's running 24/7. There is a heater in the bathroom that you always use when you're going to take a shower. There is a cooker. I cook my meals every single day. It also consumes electricity. There is a washing machine that also consumes electricity. So I use the washing machine like twice in a week. I wash my clothes like 2 times in a week, and then I cook every day, and then I use the fridge 24/7, and then I use the AC just at times, maybe like 4 hours a day, 2 hours in during the day. That actually also depends when I am home a lot of time. Like right now I'm spending too much time at home because we're in a lockdown, we're not working. But when I am working, when I'm not home and going to work, like in the normal life, the bill usually comes around $25. Yeah, $25, because like I'm not always home. I just come home to sleep, and then when I come back to sleep I use the fan. But since I'm home during the lockdown, every single day I'm home, it's hot, I use it every time. Let me go to the groceries. I do my groceries like twice in a month. Since we're in a lockdown right now, I do groceries like maybe every week. I go out and do groceries, because you cannot just buy tomatoes and stuff and just put them in the fridge and then they don't go bad. So I do groceries, and I cook so much during this time because I'm home always. Groceries always cost me $100, like in the normal life when the life is normal. I do groceries twice in a month. Yeah, so I go buy everything I need in the first 2 weeks, and then when I finish them, I go back in the last 2 weeks and buy. So I usually spend $100 to buy groceries. Going to eating out, I don't usually eat out, go to restaurants and eat. What I usually do, I order food, especially when I had a long day and came back home and I don't have any energy to cook, because when we are in the normal time, I go to work from 7 a.m. and then I have a break at 11, and then I have lunch. I order that lunch and then eat, and then I go back to work at around 2 p.m. and then I go to my center and I work in the evenings. So I'm usually so tired when I'm home, when I'm back home, so I don't usually cook. So what I usually do, I grab food for lunch and dinner. So I eat out a lot, but I grab food. I don't go to restaurants. When I go to restaurants, it's only on my off days, when I'm going to meet my friends, to hang out, and then we go out in a restaurant to eat. But it doesn't also cost too much. Eating out always costs me around $150 per month. That's I think that's 3 million point something. Yeah, so I usually spend like around $150 per month to go and eat out. And like eating out also depends on the food that you eat, because there are many Western food here and there is lots of Vietnamese food here. Western food is a little bit expensive, more than the Vietnamese food. So I usually go, when I'm ordering food on Grab, I usually eat Vietnamese food because I don't want to spend too much on food. And then sometimes when I go out to the restaurants, then I go to the Western restaurants and order something nice for myself. All right, let's go on transportation. So transportation always varies on which kind of transportation you use. There is not too much public transportation in Vietnam, so they have buses, but it's always difficult to catch a bus, especially when you're a foreigner here. So most of foreigners here ride motorbikes, so you can either rent a motorbike or buy one for yourself. But if you're not gonna be here for a long time, like you just come for 3 months, 6 months, I think it's just better to rent one and ride it, and then when you go in, you take it back. But if you are planning to be here for a longer time, I think it'd be better for you to buy a motorbike for yourself. There are second-hand motorbikes that you can buy around 4 million upwards, second hands, and then when you leave in, you can sell it. So me myself, I usually use Grab bikes. I have 3 apps on my phone. I have Gojek, I have Grab, have Grab, Gojek, and B. So whenever I'm going somewhere, I usually put the location in all the 3 apps, and the cheap one is always the one I go with. So B is the cheapest, Gojek is the next, and Grab is the most expensive one. But they have also Gojek and Grab, and Gojek doesn't have taxes, but B has taxes and Grab has taxes. So when you go in a little bit farther and you don't want to use a motorbike, you can use the Grab car, the Grab taxi, or they also have other taxi companies here that always run. But but most of the people use motorbikes because the fuel, like the gas, is not expensive here. Like people who have motorbikes usually put only gas for 40,000 Vietnam dong. That's like $3, and that can run them for maybe 2 weeks or maybe even a month if they are not driving so far or every day. And I'm thinking of getting a motorbike because I learned how to ride one. So I'm thinking of starting riding myself around because I spend too much money on Grab bikes since I'm working every single day, and my workplace is a little bit farther from where I live. So when it comes to transportation, I usually use around $100. It's like 2.3 Vietnam dong, 0.300 Vietnam dong. Yeah, so I usually spend around $100 on transportation itself since I use the Grab bikes each and every single day. Yeah, so when it comes to internet, I usually put 50,000 Vietnam dong on my SIM card just in case I go somewhere and they don't have internet. So I usually put 50,000 Vietnam dong. My house comes with internet, so when I'm home I'm using Wi-Fi. When I go out I'm using the cellular data. When I go out I usually use the cellular data on the phone, or when I go out I use Wi-Fi in the place where I am. So like internet is super cheap here as well. Entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, I don't usually go out for entertainment. Like I'm an indoors person. When I'm home I just want to be home and watch Netflix, listen to music, but I'm not a kind of a person who wants to go in noisy places for entertainment. So sometimes I go to watch movies in the cinemas, but they're not expensive as well. Sometimes I go to karaoke. I go for karaoke with my friends. It's still not super expensive. Sometimes we go to the parks. The water park. There is this water park in District 9. So I would say entertainment, it usually takes me maybe around $50 per month when I decide to go and get entertained. Let's go to going out. I'm not a person who loves going out, because when I'm going out it means I'm going to go in a loud place, and I am not so used to going out. So when I'm going out, it's only when my friends come and pull me out of the house and I go out with them in either a bar or a club. When you look at me, when some people just see my pictures and they just judge me as a party animal, but actually I am not a party animal. Like I am just an indoors person. I just love being in my house. Just being in my house, like going to bars, unless when I'm going on a date and like the date is, we planned it for evening after work, and then I go and meet this person maybe in a bar and we have a drink. Yeah, so I don't usually like go out. I don't spend too much. I usually drink mojitos, and mojitos are around 130 Vietnam dong, and when I go out I usually take maybe 3 mojitos. So I would say if I go to a bar, I spend like $40, but let's say I've gone to a bar twice, so I would say like I spend $80 when I go out to bars 2 times in a month. $80. Yeah, so when it comes to beauty care, I'm a person who loves to take care of herself. I love taking care of my body. I love taking care of my face. So when it comes to beauty care, I think it's the most thing that consumes my money. Yeah, so when I go when it comes to beauty care, I love going to saunas to let my body glow. I love going to saunas. I love going to salon parlors to do my pedicure and manicure. I love doing my eyelashes. I love going for massage. So when it comes to beauty, I always spend around $150 per month for beauty care, because, well, if you don't take care of yourself, who's gonna take care of yourself? So I usually spend around $150 for everything when it comes to beauty products and beauty care. The makeup, like when I buy makeup, it always lasts long, so I don't spend too much money every month to buy makeup. So beauty products and beauty care usually takes me around $150 per month. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about is when it comes to the money I spend on clothes, because I'm a person who like fashion, and I love dressing up and go out. I love dressing up cute, and I go meet my friends. So I usually spend around $100 in a month on something, because I can be walking somewhere and I see something nice and I just stop and go buy it. So I usually buy my clothes online, since Vietnam sizes are pretty smaller for me here. I usually purchase my clothes online, especially from Shein. Yeah, I'm cheap. I'm so cheap. I wear Shein. They have cute cheap clothes. That's my expenditure. I don't know how other people's expenditures are. I just wanted to go through my expenditure with you guys. I know if you come here or if you're here, everyone has their own life of living. We don't expend money like the same way. Anyways, thank you so much for pulling through with me in this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Give me that like button. I know you at least something interested in this video. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me in this video. I would like to request you to tap the subscription button. If you're new here, please tap it. I just want to make 2,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Yeah, so tap it and tap the notification bell so that you get notified every time I get to post a new video. Thanks guys for chilling with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.